Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. This is going to be my 2020 perfume inventory. I try to do this around this time every year to kind of update you guys on my progress with panning my perfumes. Up until a couple weeks ago, I would not have been motivated to do this update at all because honestly, it would look a lot like last year's update, but I've had some really exciting changes, small but exciting changes in the last couple weeks. And so I figured now would be the perfect time to update you guys on my perfume inventory. This is definitely a marathon. It's not a sprint. Finishing up perfumes, body sprays, all that stuff it's a long game. It's a long game that requires patience and perseverance, but I am committed to getting all of my numbers and my perfume hoard down to a manageable amount, and I'm still working towards that, and I'm excited to show you how things have changed since this time last year. I know there are at least a couple of you that keep track of my inventories, and yes, I did skip my nail polish inventory this year. Usually around July, I do a nail polish inventory, and I don't think there's going to be one for 2020 because that literally has not changed much at all since last year. I don't think so. I just have not been painting my nails, so I don't think I'm going to be doing a nail polish inventory for this year. Let me know what you think about that down below. If some of you guys are really dying to see it, maybe I'll bother, but maybe I finished a couple of nail polishes since I did my inventory last year, but I don't think there's been a lot of change. Anyways, this is my perfume inventory for 2020. I hope you enjoy watching. Thank you for sticking around to check out my progress with using up my perfume stash. Okay, here are my full-size perfumes. I have them situated on my little blanket because while I have them out here for this video, I'm also taking a picture of them for my Instagram. So I've been keeping track of my perfume inventory since 2017. So this is my 4th year, and I've gone from 25 bottles to 27 bottles to 28 bottles, and as of this year I am back down to 27 bottles of perfume. So for the first time in a very long time, I have finished up a full-size perfume. I did finish some full-size perfumes long ago. Like, I know I finished a bottle of Malibu Musk and a bottle of Exclamation back when I was like a teenager. But since then, I've really been hoarding my perfumes and not really finishing them. And when I started project panning, I was way too intimidated to take on a full-size perfume. It just seemed like an impossible job, and so I was avoiding them. And my good friend, Care for Nature, has been gently encouraging me for several years to pan a full-size perfume, and I finally did it this year. I'll be talking about that in my empties video in a couple of days, and I'm really excited to finally be down one perfume. Oh, this is so much better now that I'm sitting. The perfume that I panned was about half full when I put it in the project this year, and it still took 3/4 of the year to finish. And so in thinking about that, I don't know which one of these I would take on next, but I can tell you that that Anna Sui bottle right there, that dark colored bottle, is about half gone. And that is a scent I absolutely love. I think I would really enjoy panning that. I don't know. A lot of these are very full. I don't know what I would pick next. But I'm very happy to say that as of today, I am down one full-size perfume and I'm at 27. Okay, here are my deluxe size perfumes. I went from 21 to 20 to 18, and I am still at 18 currently. So I have not touched these at all in the past year. I have not been focusing on my deluxe samples at all. I would love to get back to working on these. These are super fun to project pan. especially for somebody like me who takes a while to get through perfumes. A deluxe sample is more than enough, and usually by the time I am finishing off a deluxe sample, I'm ready to move on to something different. I'm kind of sick of it. And although I don't mind having 1 or 2 deluxe samples, I don't feel like I need any of these, and I would like to project pan all of them eventually. So I do hope to getting back to using up some of these next year and getting these numbers down again. But I haven't worked on them at all in the past year. Some easy culprits that are already about half gone are the bottle of Flower Bomb from Victor and Rolf, and this bottle right here called Heaven Scent. It's from, it's old. Oh my gosh, it's so old. I've had that forever. It's almost gone. So still at 18, but I am hoping to start getting these numbers down again next year. Okay, here are all of my roller balls. I started out with 7 in 2017, and then the number crept up to 9 in 2018, and then 11 in 2019, and here we are in 2020. And we are still at 11. I am currently working on this roller ball right here. It's in my advent calendar project pan, and I'm really enjoying it. So hopefully we'll be down by 1 by the end of this year, but right now we're still at 11. I've mentioned this in every other inventory I've ever done, but there are 2 roller balls missing somewhere in my house, and I don't know if they broke and somebody else cleaned them up or what, but I definitely had 2 roller balls of La Vanilla, and I cannot find them. They went MIA. I don't know. Maybe some family member swiped them. I don't know. Like, nobody's ever in our house. I don't know where they went, but I haven't been able to find them for like 3 years. And if I ever find them, they will be added back into my inventory, but until then, I'm not counting them because I couldn't use them up even if I wanted to. And I do want to. I would love to use them up, but I can't. So for now, we're sticking with 11. Okay, let's talk about body sprays. In 2017, I had 19. And then in 2018 and 2019, I had 18. I did use up a body spray, which should make my numbers go down to 17, but I have this guy down here that I want to talk about. This was a body spray from Victoria's Secret. It's called Rebel Tease Rebel. I don't know. I received this as a gift from a friend. And then I gave it away to my mother-in-law, who lived with us at the time, and she accepted it, and I thought, good, 1 less body spray for me to pan. And then this year she passed away. So as we were cleaning out her belongings, I came across this, and it ended up back in my stash. And technically I should probably be talking about this in one of my low buy updates and charging myself a point for taking this back, but I haven't done that yet, and I'm still on the fence about whether or not I have a responsibility to do that. But I'm still at 18 as far as my body sprays go because of that guy right there. Currently in projects, I have that body spray right there from Bath & Body Works in the scent White Ginger and Amber, and it's already about halfway gone. So hopefully I could finish that this year, or if not early next year. And then I think I'm going to start working on that Impulse body spray right there, that pink spray can. I want that out next. So as soon as I'm done with the Bath & Body Works one, I'm going to start in on the pink one. And then after that, I don't know what I'm going to work on, but that's the plan for the immediate future. So hopefully by the time I do this inventory next year, my numbers will be down to 16. That's the goal. But right now I'm still at 18 for another year. Okay, let's talk about solid perfumes for a minute. I've had two. I had two last year. I think I had two the year before. I think before that I had four. And in last year's inventory, I declared that I really wanted to use these up and get them out. And this year I did put one of them into a project, but unfortunately I haven't been using it as much as I'd hoped. That's this one right here. I am still hoping to use this up before the end of the year, but I still got a long way to go on it. So that's the one I'm currently working on. Hopefully by next year, I will have this category down to just one. That's the plan. Okay, we have made it to the grand finale of my perfume inventory for 2020. Here are all of my itty bitty samples. This number has been all over the map over the past 4 years. I think in 2017 I had 64. Then in 2018 I was down to 47. 2019 I went back up to 60. And then 2019 I was down to 52. Currently I have 48 samples. So this did go down a little bit since last year's inventory. Obviously, finishing up these samples was not a focus of mine in the past 12 months, but I'm happy to see that the numbers did go down. Not only is that a sign that I am project panning and that project panning is working, but it's also a sign that I haven't been shopping as much. Because as you guys know, all of these little samples were gifts with purchase from years and years of Sephora and Ulta purchases. And so the fact that these numbers have not gone up is a good sign that I have not been buying as much, and that's why. So we are down to 48 as of today. I would love to get back to working on these. Hopefully I can find some projects to put these in. But with me panning a full-size perfume this year, I really wanted to be able to focus on that and not get distracted by these little samples. So that's what I had to do. So yeah, we're down by 4. This concludes my perfume inventory for 2020. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.